This is Bassam with Falafel Software, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Orders module. So if you follow the instructions, you should have the Orders module installed, which actually consists of the Orders module itself, the Forms module, and the Products module. So it's just three modules altogether, but they each do their separate tasks pretty well. So that's why they're separated in that, because they can be used independently. So let's log in and create our products page and start accepting orders. So what we have here is my test area. Okay, and once you log in, go to the module section, and from here what we're going to do is we're going to create a product page. So let's go ahead and create a product. Call this widget. Okay, and here's where the orders module comes in. You have to click Enable Purchase. And now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to add different options for the user. So say your widget has different colors or sizes. This is where you would put all the different options. So let's call this large. Okay, 15. And the description is internal for you, so it doesn't show up on the front end. But the paid message, this section is used for when the system sends auto confirmation emails after the payment. This is what will show for that specific line item. So say this line item includes maybe a download link. So this is where you would put that particular message right here. Okay, let's add just a couple more here. Okay, now it's asking for the form. This form is used to collect information from the customer when they're ordering. So you have to create a form separately. I haven't created any forms here, so I want to go ahead and do that and show you how to do that. So let's go into the forms section. I'll open this in a new tab to keep this intact. So we're going to create a new form. Okay, so you'll notice that in the field types, and this is in the instructions and the frequently asked questions section, but there's a section here called orders fields. And what this does is it gives you a list of field inputs, so you can just check off the ones that you'd want to include on the front end to collect. So the usual things would be billing, first name, last name. Let's collect the address, the city, state, zip, phone, email, and you have to select a payment type. Even if you're not accepting payments for like a free item, you still have to select it, and it depends on that, so it knows which payment provider to send it to. So let's go ahead and add these, and you'll notice that it just added the different fields. These are all text boxes with a few drop downs, and you can edit it as you wish. So you can change the field label and add some tooltips and default values. But this is what to keep in mind, is that this post name has to stay the same. This is used internally to map the different fields to the orders. So doesn't matter what you change your label to, just remember to keep this the post names as they are. Change this button to say buy now. Okay, so that's about it. Okay, so now we have a form to use. So let's go ahead and select that form. So let's go back to where we were. There's the order form. And these are the different shipping carriers that you can select from. So let's give an option for UPS and download. And you can actually get rid of these selections from the admin screen by going into the web config in the app settings. So let me show you that. These are the settings for the orders, and this is just the web config right here. And this is the app settings section in Sitefinity. So this is where you would remove different items from the admin, so you can get rid of the things that you don't need. Same thing for payments. Okay. So let's choose check and PayPal. Okay, and this is the confirmation email that goes out, the payment confirmation, and you notice that there's these placeholders right here that will get pre-populated when the order is completed. It'll start collecting these, and you can use the merging fields from the form itself, which you'll notice that this one was the post name. So you can use the post names of the fields from the form, or you can use all these predefined ones right here that's relating to the form itself. Let's go ahead and let's create this product. Alright, so let's see that on the front end, and let's try to place an order. I don't have a products page yet, so let's create that together. Use the product list, and we have to create a view page for the details. Okay, now I gotta go back into the list page and point the details page to that sub page. So let's go into edit and the properties, and here single item URL. We'll specify that to be the view page that we created. Okay, so let's view this. So once you click on widget, you'll notice it goes to the view page right here. And now you see that we have the description, and we have a new purchase place right here that we can place the order, and you'll notice that the form gets embedded right in here. So that's why they're separate modules, because you have complete control of what information to collect. So you can add extra fields if you want in here, even if they're not relevant to the order itself. You can just put favorite color and just know that later on you have that information that you can pull up. So let's order 2 of these, 1 of these, and 3 of these. Payment type. Let's use the check one. Now, before I proceed, once you buy now, it's going to take you to a check page, and that check page is predetermined in your app settings. So we have to define that page, or else this will go nowhere. So if you notice in the web config, there's this paycheck page, and it's specifying to stores and paycheck.aspx. So we have to create this page, and you can change this if you want. You can change this path. So let's create that check page. And what it's called in the web config is paycheck. Oh, first we gotta create a store group. It can actually be just a regular page in case you want to put items on there. Now from here we'll create the paycheck. Now here's the trick. You'll notice that there's a new orders category here and something called printable order. And what that does is once the order is submitted and redirected to this page, it'll populate some information about the order so they can print it and either mail it along with their check or bring it in. So it'll work as it is, but if you don't have jQuery on your website, which is a really excellent JavaScript library, then there's an option here to add the jQuery library on there because it's needed to do some processing on the page. The page is fed with JSON data and maps them to a table, and also it's used for the print button, which I'll show you. So let's add this jQuery library so we don't have to add it manually. Now when I click on buy now, it'll take me to that check page. You see, store paycheck.aspx, and now you see that we have an orders number, the order date, it's awaiting payment. We haven't received the check yet, so that's the status. And here's the order items that we placed. Check, the order total, and everything else. Everything else that's in the order, it'll be here, and then you can actually print the order from here. And it prints all the details, so they can bring this with them or mail it. This is very useful for the events, if you want to sell like tickets or anything like that, which is you should check out the events registration product that we have out, which integrates the orders module with the events module instead of the products module. But anyways, this is what the order will look like when it's printed out. And they can take this with them to you, and you can actually change the styles and things like that. It's pretty bare bones, but has all the data that you need. Okay, so that's the completed status of placing an order. So let's check that order on the back end. Go to modules, and we'll go to orders, and you see that there's this new order here, the one that we just placed.